Irreverent, entertaining, cool. You're listening to LA Talk Radio.
You're listening to Female Filmmakers Fuse with Alexa Polar and Robin Pabello, only on LA Talk Radio.
Thank you and welcome to Female Filmmakers Fuse. I'm your host, Alexa Polar, with
Robin Pabello, live from Vegas.
Yeah, so Robin's in Vegas. I'm in LA. This will be interesting, but we'll have fun with it. Real quick, we have two things going on with Female Filmmakers Fuse. If you don't know, you should know now, is we have our third annual Female Filmmakers Fuse Film Festival coming up. So the submissions are open. You can go through, Film Freeway to submit your films, features, shorts, students, web series. We had a great turnout the past 2 years, which is why we're going 3 years strong now. So if you want to submit your film, I encourage you to do so. It's through Film Freeway. And then the second thing we have going on, which ends in March, and this one's actually free to enter, is call for submissions for scripts, short scripts. It's called the Elevator Pitch. It's hosted by Ash Warren on camera, so it'll be pretty fun. It's pretty much from pitch to post. We'll document you pitching the project. It's open for votes. The winning project gets produced, and we will follow that the whole way through, and then it will premiere at the third annual film festival. So that's how it all ties in together. If you want to call in, the number here to call in is 818-602-4929. Again, that's 818-602-4929. Really excited about today. We have the one, the only, Simonna.
Hey, guys.
Simona's in the house.
How are you?
Oh, yes. I'm here. Finally. I always wanted to be here, guys.
Yeah, well,
That's
I'm
secret.
excited. I'm excited that you're here today. And
yeah, they just invited me right now. I was literally begging them. I wanted to be here for so long. And they just finally, for Christmas at least.
Merry Christmas to all of us, right? This is a nice treat to have you here.
I'm real excited. Everybody's excited for Christmas?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It's going to be pretty fun.
Yeah. Really
this year
fun.
It's amazing. Plus, we have it on Monday and Tuesday. So, you know how everybody hates Mondays?
Right.
So it's okay, we have super long weekend.
Yeah.
It's really amazing, guys.
Yeah, and in the industry, a lot of things go shut down, so things don't get started until next year. So
honestly, I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I'm workaholic. I want to work all the time.
All the time.
Yeah, and it's so annoying when especially Sundays. It's so boring because nobody's working. Saturdays, we usually have events or something like that.
Well, Simonna, we're here Sundays.
Oh, yes, finally. Yes, exactly. So it's at least something because I'm workaholic. I need to work 24 hours 7.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, my goodness.
Robin, she kind of
lady.
sort of like you, Robin, except that it's more to pay bills. Than
No.
Yeah, but you guys have... You have guys a lot of going on. You have a family. You have a lot of things, and I am all alone here in U.S.
Well, you got us.
Yes, so that's why I'm here.
Yeah, that's why you're here.
Because Sunday is for family, especially holidays, Christmas, and everything.
Yeah.
So it's really good to have you guys and have all of my movies, all of the co-stars, producers, directors. They're all my family.
So that's what we want to get to. That's what we want to get to with Simonna. Simonna, you started off in the music industry. You're a pop star in Lithuania. Sorry, I don't even know why I was
just tongue-tied. Just in Baltic states.
So you're a pop star. You have your music has
I
gone
have 2 albums.
MTV and everything.
Yes.
That's amazing.
MTV was so shocking. You have no idea. I was literally just reading music news. I was just on my computer and I opened MTV and I saw Now Playing. But that's a real deal. I saw Now Playing live. And I was like, nah, that's not me. And I was so shocked I couldn't react. You know when that's so crazy. You live in a small country and you see yourself on MTV. What's happening? I didn't even know actually. So I went downstairs and my parents been talking there and I was like, Mom, Dad, I'm on MTV. And my mom turned to me and she's like, oh yes, honey, you will be. I was like, no, right now, literally right now. They're like, what? What do you mean? But that's
Oh.
Yeah, honey, you will be. That was like the best. I was like,
Oh yeah, that's like solid support.
I know.
Yeah, that
They're
is good
like,
support.
yeah,
That is
because
good
they knew how important this is to me. Like to be out there, to sing, to share my music, my love for music, and they knew how much it means to me. And they're like, yeah, you will be. Like, of course.
So how did you get into the music industry?
Into the music industry, I was singing in the school contest. I was, I think, 5 years old.
Okay.
I was just a little girl, and I was singing. My high school music teacher, she gave me really old song, really famous song in Lithuania with like super high notes. And I was performing in like school contests for like the whole city, all the schools, right? And I was just like 5 with princess dress and singing super high notes, like Lithuanian super famous song. And everybody was just like, wow, that's it. She's like a sweetheart in the country, right? And then one TV producer saw me, and he had a show where you actually have to guess the famous songs.
Okay.
And then if the celebrities are guessing the songs, they just get a few notes, and they have to like kind of this song, whatever, for the points, right?
Right.
But once they guess the song, somebody comes and performs it.
Okay.
And he was like, that's a super famous song, and it's going to be really amazing. So, can you perform it? I was like, my parents were like, yeah, of course. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to TV. I'm going to be there. I was so excited because I always, of course, wanted to be on the stage.
Yeah.
And how old was the first time you performed, like on TV?
On TV, that was like 6 or yeah. I think I turned 6.
Wow.
Yeah, and I have like all of these cutie pie pictures, and I love it because that was like so cool with all the princess dresses. You know, like it's adorable. It's just adorable to see that.
Yeah.
And I just got lucky that somebody heard that I was singing really famous song.
Yeah.
And then after one TV show, another one came in because they're like, oh my God, we want this cutie. And then it's just like, rolling.
Right.
And I started to work. I was like not just like doing famous songs, but I was getting my songs. And released my first album when I was 12 with one of the record labels in Lithuania.
Wow.
So actually, it was named 12.
Sorry, Simona. I just wanted to ask you because, so you were 12 when you first released your original music, correct?
Yes, my first album. But
your first album.
Yeah, it was named 12. It had 12 songs. I was born 12/12, and it actually came on my 12th birthday.
Nice.
That was 12 album.
That's a good number right there.
I know, right?
That was good. That's a good start to your music career.
Yeah, I think that was my mom's idea.
Really?
Yeah, because she was. I always was excited about my birthday. Because when they're like always in Europe, for example, we put the month and then the date and then here, right?
Yeah.
And then the year.
Correct.
And in Europe, we put month. We put in the middle. We put day and then the year.
Right.
When I came here, everyone was like so. And I was like, what? I should put everywhere. It's like so confusing. So I'm really lucky because whenever somebody asks, like, what's your birthday? And I was like, 12/12. Just 12/12. I don't care. I can travel all around the world and they can put however they want it. And I was 12/12. That's like actually a really cool date.
Yeah,
I'm really happy about it.
Well, happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you so much. That was really just a really chill birthday this year.
Yeah.
Because my family's in Europe, so I just met some friends and a few cast members came to congratulate me, and that was like really sweet because like it's because of my family.
Yeah.
It's all I have here.
Yeah.
So
that's cool.
and my work.
I mean, it sounds like, your mom was very supportive and very involved and really thought of the small details. So I wanted to hear a little bit more about, that first album and what it meant to you and, what were the songs that were on your album and is there anything that you still kind of reflect upon on that first album? Because it's your first.
Yeah, so I even released that old famous song. So I usually even right now it's all playing everywhere.
Okay.
Because that's that's big song.
Right.
Other songs were kind of childish because, we were recording when you were 10 and 11. It's kind of impossible to sing I love you so much.
Right.
What we've been through.
Right.
Like 10-year-old cannot like really sing it.
Right.
So that was like really, really fun. Like about the doll, about my favorite dance and, about school and just like really fun songs for kids. Of course, I wanted to do like really solid ones where we play on the radio,
right?
But nobody was allowing me to sing about like I love you so much. We've been through so much.
Right. Well, because you were 10
and
stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, I want cool songs. And they're like, yeah, but like it's not for you, darling. Not right now. Just sit still.
Yeah.
But
so
you got your
so
second
after
album.
you released your first album, what was next?
Actually, was a tour.
Oh,
how crazy is that, right?
Yeah.
I was like 13 and 12. That was tour with famous Lithuanian singers with the record label that released my album. Mm-hmm. They had the tour around all the country, like national tour, and that was a dream come true. We've been traveling the whole summer, and it was insane. It was amazing. I just enjoyed every single minute because like I was so excited about just like being there and like on TV and like backstage because I knew all those stars, right? I'm a kid and I'm like standing next to them. I'm always, can I get your autograph? Can we take a picture? Because it's, you know how it is. It's like they still don't know me. I mean, I'm just a like kid. Yeah, I performed like once or twice, but they're like on TV all the time.
Right.
And I'm like, oh my God. So that was just like really crazy to be. And once like I was on tour with all of these artists, like,
it's amazing.
On the same stage.
Yeah.
It was a dream come true. It was amazing and it was
memorable for sure.
Absolutely. And actually we had 4 days a week shows, 3 days to rest, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And I literally was crying all the time on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Because you didn't want to rest. You wanted to be on stage.
I want to be there. Like, can we just like travel and like stay there and like, just wait for the shows and like, that every day it's like different location. And I was like, yeah, so can we travel with them? Like, can we just sneak in? But yeah, so
that's so funny.
It's just like it was my entire life, like all the time. I don't know. Since I was born, I always wanted to be there. Actually, when I was 3 years old, went on a cruise with my dad and mom, and that was so crazy because during the dinner there was show and performing. And one singer was performing like every night, and I was 3 years old. Around like 10 p.m., I think, I just went on the stage. I asked for a mic, and I was performing with her all night long.
Oh wow!
My mom went to bed. She's like, I cannot take it. It's 4 a.m. And my dad had to stay there because I couldn't leave. So at the cruise, when I the next morning went to breakfast, everybody was clapping and everybody knew me, and I was like literally, I couldn't even talk normally.
So you're born to be a star.
I'm born to be on a stage.
Yeah.
Because that's what drives me. That's what I like. It isn't about fame or anything else.
It's what you love.
It's just like what drives me, what's like inside of me, what I just live for this.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like not afraid to be here all alone when my family and friends, everybody far away.
Right.
Because I'm just following my dream, and that's my goal. That's my family. That's my boyfriend. That's my everything. My whole family.
Which would lead, because you're acting now, but before we get to that, you also did a second album.
Yes. So then I did the second album. After the tour, I was basically like performing, and I was just like, I needed to focus on school.
She's just all down.
Of course.
Damn it. Like
summer vacay.
Yeah, I needed that.
We have a call. Let's get that on sec. Hi, caller. You're on the air. Can I get your name and where you're calling from? No, gone. Okay.
It's really hard to be like on the radio and talk live.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
Sorry. Let me put that. So
so then I was like I needed to like focus on school, and I was like from I had to go to like middle school and the high school, there was a lot of going on, but I focused on like more solid songs, because once you are like 15, you can start singing about love,
right,
and about like boyfriend. not like really, but still about like something, some cooler songs, what I was calling it.
Right.
And then I released my second album. I was 16.
16.
Yeah,
so
16, 17, yeah. I think that was when I was 16 or 17.
Which album was like, not to
It
say
was
the biggest
self-titled.
success was
Actually like the new one, because then I was like I was already like on TV. I was like out there in the press, in public, right? So the first album came out, and like basically, like I said, I was like fangirling backstage because like, you know, I'm just a kid who just came there to like sing, but they're all stars. The second album was already like, people knew me already.
Okay.
And it came out. But then I was in Eurovision. I went to national contest for Eurovision, which is the biggest music contest in Europe. Every country sends their own artist to represent the country, but there's a battle like before, like national finals and all that. So I went there. I went actually to the finals. I passed all the semifinals, and in the actual final, I came 7th, which was like really amazing because there were, you know, many artists. Because like all of the famous Lithuanian singers that I was fangirling about, I was on the stage like, you know, beating them. It was insane. And I passed all the semifinals, and I went to the actual final. And then Eurovision, because it's international, it's in all Europe.
Okay.
Then MTV started to play my music video.
Nice.
Because that was, you know, it was like international stuff.
Okay.
I was like in all the blogs and all the Eurovision, because it's all over Europe, but like every country, especially finals. So it's like it's still in every country. And there are like Eurovision blogs, Eurovision articles, predictions, like who's gonna win national finals and all that, because that's like the biggest deal.
Wow.
In the whole Europe. And this is how I started to get international attention.
Okay.
And actually started then my Twitter.
Okay.
This is how it was.
So that's where you get into the whole social media aspect of it.
And my Twitter was it. So this is how I started with international stuff. It was just like kind of everything was natural. Like it was just step by step through the years, from like 5-year-old to, you know, when I was like 16 in Eurovision, and then albums and music videos and everything like that. So
that's amazing.
It was just like step by step, but I was spending my entire life on this.
And then what led you into acting?
I always wanted to act. I had a few guest stars starring in Lithuanian episodes.
Okay.
I always loved it. I was studying acting. I was going to theater. And then I came here to US, and I went to New York Film Academy.
Okay.
Because I always loved it.
Oh, nice.
I always loved it. It was something I really wanted to do all the time. And once you're like there, New York Film Academy is here in Universal Studios on backlot, where we can actually shoot on the backlot and learn from like actual professionals. It was amazing. Yeah. I was so surprised, and I just was like, I was singing my entire life. Can I just do something else? To be honest, that's to be honest. But I always wanted to do that. And once I was in the actual like learning in the school, learning that, and I was just like, that's exactly what I want to do. Yeah, that's exactly it. At least right now. But like, I'm doing soundtracks for movies as well. Right. And I'm not quitting singing. Right. I'm actually planning my 3rd album. I'm really excited.
Oh,
and
that's
some
great.
Some new music videos. My new music video came out just last year. Okay. And with the amazing actor from Harry Potter. Okay. He is amazing. Okay. Devin Murray. Okay. And it was a huge success.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Congrats.
And we actually met on Twitter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I was posting about my song, and he tweeted, "We all know you wrote the song about me." Oh. And I was actually, oh, yes, absolutely. And this is how we started chatting. Oh, and okay. It was just it. Okay. And we've been chatting for years, and he finally came here. Okay. So it was like really, and I was like, we're just like sitting watching a movie, and I was like, do you want to be in my music video? Like, yeah, sure. And this is like, it was so randomly. That was it.
That's awesome.
That was it. It was just like so natural as well, and it was a huge success.
So you filmed that music video here?
In Malibu.
In Malibu, okay.
It's so devastating what happened to Malibu.
With the fires?
Yes, I was like literally filming there.
Oh, really?
It's insane. It was so hard to watch that. Yeah. It's so crazy.
I
think it's,
I just was there.
How is it, Robin? Has it gotten better? Or were you in a different area? I mean,
I was actually, I was on a shoot for this past week. the last 5 days at Malibu Lake, and it's so sad. I mean, people, at least their spirits are still up, but a lot of, I mean, it was just like amazing to look at it, because you saw where the fire like devastated and took homes, and then it skipped other homes, and so where we were, like all around it, the backside of the hill and the top were taken, and then the ones that are right on the waterfront, most of them were like intact and okay, but the fire got down to like, it burnt the docks, it burnt the boats, because the embers flew in, and so there was like a cleanup crew during when we were shooting, and they were just pulling things out, and it's really hard to see, because people are still having to like thrive, and like you pass by and all you see is a stone chimney or burnt cars, and other than that, it's just black ash on to the ground. So it's very, very sad. Like even some of the stables, like you just see the fence has literally melted into the ground.
Wow. I was so worried about all the animals. It was basically humans, they can run, they know what to do. But it was the fire, the main fire was all over the forest and where wild animals live. I understand like cats and dogs, a lot of people are taking them, but all the forest animals, they are so lost. They just lost home. They don't know what to do, where to go, and it was just like, so sad, because for dogs, for cats, a lot of people have been taking them together when they
there was a lot of loss in life, animals and human life as well, because there was a lot of people didn't understand how there was this one man who was trying to run in to get his wife, I think, and his wife was like I think disabled, and the fire department said no, there's no time. I mean, how do you decipher that? I don't remember the story. I don't know if he ended up just going and staying with her or if he was pulled out. But there was a lot of, I mean, it was just devastating. It was just devastating.
Yeah, but like you see, for us, we actually, can think about it. We know, we get the directions from firefighters.
Right.
But like all the animals, they're so scared. They're just scared as like we are. But they don't know what to do, where to go. And actually, I was telling my new interview, I just had an editorial interview. My goal, if I will be a big actress someday, I really want to open disaster shelters.
Oh, that's nice.
Because disasters are happening like all the time. How many fires here we had? All the hurricanes. Yeah. It's devastating. It's terrible. But what about like all the wild animals? I get it. A lot of dogs and cats and everything. There are many shelters, and we need to help them. But what about all other animals?
So you want to do a shelter for them?
I wanted to kind of disaster shelters. It wouldn't be like open all the time. But whenever disaster happens, that would be like basically the whole year preparing supplies and locations, because it needs to be huge, and like kind of preparing without like opening it for the daily use. But once disaster happens, you could actually take a lot of wild animals as well, like wolves and foxes and everything.
That's nice.
Everybody. It just basically, and then once it's like out, you just release them, you guide them where it's like not the burnt area, where they could like set new home, right? And then you just basically, till the next disaster, you prepare everything again, supplies and everything. Because it's like so not fair. It's such a discrimination.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't understand how people can hate cows or pigs and say they're disgusting, they need to die. I'm like, I hate pigs. But oh my God, my dog is amazing. Right. I have a poodle, doing the haircuts every day. We get the nail polish. No, that's, if you love one animal, you have to love, like, how you can love one but not another.
Right.
That's like actual souls. And there's like huge animal abuse problem. We hear every single day. I was actually tweeting about it. One dog had to chew his arm off to run away from abusive owners. Jeez. So what kind of pain the dog had to get every single day, that chewing his arm was like
the best option.
Yes, the best option. It was insane. But this is how we are really growing up, because it's not treated as like crime. It's a felony.
Right.
But it's nothing like child abuse.
Right.
But animal is actually, they're bleeding. They feel, they have hearts. They only cannot talk. It's exactly like child.
Right.
Child does not use the brain, 100%.
Right.
That's why kids don't remember what happened when they were babies.
Right.
But like, what about, so the dogs, that's exactly the same.
Right.
Their minds are also like not working like ours.
Right.
But they still feel. So it's exactly like hurting the child. But that's actually like how we treat. We need to treat it like more seriously, because if people are growing up hurting animals and they don't get it as like a crime, they don't get the jail time, and unless it's like super terrible, but they're not getting jail time. They're not like it's not treated as a child abuse, but it has to be.
Yeah.
Because then we would have less all like even criminals, because most of the criminals being animal abusers when they were growing up.
Yeah.
And it's our problem in like the society, because we are like allowing them. We are not like punishing for animal abuse as it's like supposed to be. I'm like
no
huge
idea.
animal advocate.
I was going to say I had no idea that you were this.
Oh yes, I'm
such an
super
advocate
passionate.
For this.
I
that's
actually
great,
graduated in victim advocacy.
Okay.
Yes, so I was just victims of crime, and a lot of women and kids and crisis management. I was actually in California State University for that.
Nice.
But it wasn't something I really wanted to do, because it was so hard and like so devastating to learn about all the cases. And trust me, law in US is, oh my God.
It's a hot mess.
Oh my God. it's not like in Europe. We have common law and like everything is the same. And here every state has different laws. And I was like, can I just like, go away?
And even with laws, it's not always the same. So even though like you know this is common, like you're gonna get in trouble for this, you should not commit this crime, right? Like for example, a good example is that guy. I forget his name. I don't care what his name is because he's a piece of crap. But he raped a woman, and he's not getting any jail time, 0 jail time, no probation, and all he has to do is pay $400 fine. $400 for raping a woman.
What?
Yes.
It's crazy. And you know, I was actually sharing with one of my producers, with my mentor. We were actually reading about orangutans, and there was sex slave that people been coming to rape every single day for many years. And it's just so devastating, because whenever she sees people right now, she starts screaming like crazy, because you can imagine human, having such a shock or like never forgetting it.
An orangutan?
Yes.
Jeez.
People been raping her for years. She had to wear perfume and like all the children. What is happening in our world, But like imagine like what she had to go through. Like kid or like woman, right?
Yeah.
They're getting raped and they are like never forgetting it.
Right.
But imagine that every single day by many
crazy
men.
That's just.
And actually the laws, she couldn't be separated from the owners. Court didn't allow that. They got visitations. She's in the rescue center, but she has visitations from people who, like, owners. What the hell? And whenever she sees the owner, she starts screaming like crazy. That was just a few weeks ago, the article, and I was like...
Where was this?
I'm not really sure.
Okay, because that sounds crazy.
It is. And there's, like, many cases like that with animal abuse as well. And orangutans have the same DNA, 97% the same DNA like human.
Wow.
They just cannot talk, but they're like the 97% DNA like humans. And this is crazy. And I just adopted one. I just adopted the orangutan.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Congratulations, she has an orangutan.
I have a baby right now.
Yeah, you have a baby orangutan. What's the baby's name?
Gita.
Gita. That's so
He's
cute.
amazing. He was actually left in the box to die, and people just locked him and left to die. Had super difficult case because his skin started to fall down because of dehydration, organs started to shut down, and he was screaming like crazy.
So you came in and saved his life. You adopted him.
Well, not really. I mean, people saved him, but once I heard about him, I was like, can I help? And they're like, yeah, you can actually like adopt one. I was like, really? I'm doing that like right away. That wasn't like a question of, time. I was like, I need to think about it. No, I was like, yes, please.
Yeah.
Because he needs medical help.
Yeah.
He needs skin treatment. And right now he's good. He started to eat himself and like the skin is getting better. He gets like Johnson's baby oil treatment every day because they need to recover the skin.
Right.
And he's getting better.
Of course.
And the main goal is he's in baby school right now. And once he learns how to live by himself, because mothers are teaching that, he was separated from mother,
right.
like when he was a baby.
Right.
So
And where is this
Philippines.
The Philippines.
located?
Philippines, Robin. The Philippines.
Oh.
I cannot wait to go there. I really want to go there, guys. It's amazing. And then he's gonna be released, and he's gonna
in
be
the wild. Yeah.
Yes, once he learns how to do everything. So my
survival skills.
Yes, I'm
and,
like his sponsor. Like I adopted him.
That's
but
great,
just
though.
until kids grow up, and you have to just let them go.
That's you're so cute.
You just gotta let them go. If I don't want that,
Aww.
but I know he will grow up, and I will need to let him go. But I'm planning to adopt the other ones.
That's great.
That's like really cool.
I'm so glad this went into a positive because it was starting to feel
I
really
know
heavy.
we were talking about loss.
It was
and
really,
that's terrible.
really heavy there, and I'm glad. And that's so great that you adopted.
But that's
this is
okay
what is
because
actually-
if you're passionate, obviously
Yes.
it's
You say,
something
like-
that you want to make.
Yeah, but like animals,
Make
they have
sure.
personalities. They feel like us. They
Right.
play like us.
Yeah.
And actually, dogs, for example, they feel even harder than us. You know how dogs are like what 10 times.
Look,
it's
Robin went to Vegas. She
Yeah.
was gonna take her dog, and then things came up. She couldn't go, so Samba's gonna be staying with me over the holidays. She jumped out of my arms and ran out when Robin was taking off, and
Exactly.
but she's doing okay right now. But yeah, absolutely.
Because I
But, like,
was
they have-
crying because
Yeah,
I
but
wanted
they
my
have-
puppy to come with me.
They have personalities. They have feelings, and they feel even like stronger than humans. They have vision, and they smell it. Everything is like even more. And it's like so crazy how people can hurt animals, but they cannot talk. So that's why we need. I'm an advocate, and basically like we need to talk for them.
Absolutely.
That's why I'm like because. People always come first, and
Right.
even like the fire locations, a lot of like buildings burn down, and people first take care of the humans, then the locations instead of animals. Which
Well,
is like,
it's a good thing that there's a lot of advocates like yourself
Yes.
because there were a lot of people that were going back to help those
Yes.
animals, and there was a lot of flyers going out like, hey, these wild animals are going to be running into your neighborhoods. Don't be scared. Just put your dogs and cats away, and just let.
that's why I want to do disaster.
They're
shelters
just
to,
they're trying to survive as well. Their instinct is to run away from fire and to find food and water and shelter.
Exactly. And
So,
I just want to talk for somebody who cannot talk.
Exactly. No,
And I'm
that's a
calling
good thing.
somebody. I'm calling Gita right now. He's my family member.
Yeah.
He's not it.
Right.
It is my family. No.
No.
He.
Yeah.
He's my baby. I adopted. He has feelings, and 97% like human.
Right.
And that's the point. I have two small puppies, dogs. They're not puppies. They're
Yes.
teacups. They're 6 years old, but they're still like 1.5 pounds.
Right.
Because they're like super
Yeah.
tiny, but they have different
Yeah.
personalities, like
Yeah.
crazy. One is like cannot sit still. She's playing all the time, and it's kind of annoying when you want to rest. And she's like running around the house and please just sit down. No, she cannot. And another one is always sleeping. They like different foods.
Yeah.
It's just like they're different personalities. Animals are personalities,
Right.
But they just cannot talk. So that's why we need people, to talk for them.
Yeah.
And especially like Christmas. Look, it's like we want to do good, and we always like thinking about giving back, but it's usually like people come first. So people like me, we think about animals as well, because you just want to equal to in life, in the world, because this is how it is.
Yeah. No. Absolutely. And
Every life matters. This is what I said. It's like every life matters. It doesn't matter. Like I'm not the one to judge who worth to be on this earth or not.
right.
Because
No, and that's great that you're like that.
Yes, every life
No,
matters.
it's great that you're like that. Now, you're an advocate for it, which is good, and you're doing things within this career, this entertainment industry. So you're still doing your music, and you're acting more now.
Yes, I'm really excited.
So I know that your goals, it's going to come, to flourish and for whatever, it's going to come true.
Yes.
Because you're doing it, like,
and you see, that's a point. A lot of people are like distracted. They have, it's my friend's birthday. I'm going out tonight. I'm going to the club. I have 6 kids. I have a lot of family members. For me, it's everything I have. My family far away, and that's kind of good because I'm not distracted.
Right.
I can like literally focus on my dream and my goal.
Right.
And I'm not. I actually, guys, never tried alcohol. I never tried drugs.
Okay.
It's just like not for me. I never liked it, and I was never into that kind of lifestyle.
That's good.
I never been at the club, unless it's appearance.
Okay.
But even at the red carpets, I usually like step out and I don't stay for the whole event.
Okay.
Everybody starts drinking and like partying, and this is not for me.
Right.
I just don't like it.
Right.
So I'm like really chill person who's like really focused on the career.
That's
so
good.
My dedication is 100%. It's basically a lot of people. I was laughing that for my new movie, so I'm gonna be even more dedicated than director himself because he has family, right?
Right.
And mine, he will still need to do kid's birthday and family dinners, family time, whatever,
Right.
and holidays. And for me, it's everything.
And you were busy, like when you and when we met,
yes,
we were working on the Blackstone, and
Yes.
then there was times where you're like,
I was
okay, I'm gonna be
5 movies.
at the same time. I was like, wait a minute, are you getting enough sleep?
Yes, and thank you guys for helping me to manage everything. Once I started to get bookings, I was like, oh yes, of course I want. Yes. And then it's like everyone is like, it's in July. And then at the fifth movie, I was like, just please don't tell me it's in July. And they're like, it is. Why? It was like everything happened like at once, but I was so excited about everything. I just really wanted to do that, and I was like, basically, this is how I started. I didn't get the normal start like I had with music,
Right.
Step by step. I started to like get bookings and submit myself for castings, and everything started to come, and I was like, yes. And then it turned out like my beginning was really crazy, doing like 3 sets a day.
Yeah.
And it's amazing that you guys helped me to like manage that as well, because I was like, please, can I come like from 2 p.m. because I'm from like 5 a.m. on another set, and there's like traffic. I was like literally eating while driving. Yeah. And like Alexa was the one who's actually been taking care of me. She's like, we have food, come. We have like, because I was like running all the time and I couldn't have,
I was more concerned that you weren't getting enough rest, because that could be dangerous. That could be dangerous.
I know. And I have that a lot, you see, because I have European career, which means that you have to work at night.
Okay.
Tonight I went to bed at 3:40 because I had to deal with. I had a few interviews about my baby Gita in Europe and holidays, but this is what you gotta do if you have like European career as well. I'm getting actually the team to help me, so I'm like. Because like it's impossible for me to like deal with everything.
No, of course. Yeah,
and especially I'm booked for amazing movies, and I'm really excited for
which
next
we can't
year.
talk about, but
few actually
coming.
gonna happen. I'm gonna be a special agent.
Awesome.
It's gonna be really
Nice.
amazing. Yes, and several other movies. One is like alt style, and one is with music, like a musical. And we're gonna continue, guys, the Blackstone.
That's
we
right.
need like second movie. We need the music videos, right, Robin?
That's.
Yeah.
Are you down? Are you down for this?
Of course. Are you kidding? Always.
It's like we need to do that. I actually had a lot of interviews about it, and everybody's asking, so how was it? How you can turn from like, like blonde girl from one set and like go to another set in like an hour and turn to the ghost? And I was like, the team was amazing. There was makeup, there was hair. They were like waiting, preparing me. And basically how I prepare for the parts is I challenge myself. I'm like, okay, you need to play this blonde diva bear, and you just gotta do that. And I was like, can I do that, Simona? Can you do that? Just do it. And this is what drives me. That's why I love all the unique parts as well. I can do comedy, I can do horror movies, I can do drama, because I'm really learning, and I have really a lot of experience with life. My brother was killed on my birthday. He was kidnapped and killed. That's why another reason why I'm not like partying a lot, because I skipped my teenage years. I got like really terrible time when I was like going through all that. And parties wasn't something I wanted to do. I just wanted to be there with my family.
Right.
And so it was just basically that I skipped all those years and just been setting my priorities straight. I know how life can end so quickly. Right. And I just want to make my dreams come true. Absolutely. I don't know how long I have, right? We never know. Right. There's like millions of car accidents, fires. Look at the fires. It's insane. And my goal is I need to make my dream come true. That's why I just cannot delay it. Yeah. I cannot go to club and spend one day at the club and then say, no, I'm going to just work on my castings tomorrow. No, it's because I never know if there will be tomorrow. Right. And my dream is my everything. So my goal is to make my dream come true. That's Absolutely. It. That's why I work day and night. And I'm actually a person who doesn't need a lot of sleep. I just sleep like 4 or 5 hours, and that's it. I cannot actually sleep more.
That's me too.
Yeah, so like,
I wish I could sleep more, but it's
know
just how my body functions.
I want to sleep more. Things have been a little bit rough right now, but I know they're only going to get better. So I just
absolutely.
I know
Next year going to be amazing for us.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We're going to do amazing movies. I'm going to Grammys
yeah.
in February. I'm so excited.
There you go. That's
I got
fun.
the invitation, and I'm actually in Grammys consideration all the time. I actually was really mad because they put my name next to there was Simona, Sam Smith, Shakira, Ed Sheeran, and I was like, who gonna vote for Simona when Ed Sheeran is next to? Dude, don't. I'm like, of course it's amazing.
That's cool.
But it's just like really exciting to be, part of like amazing people,
Yeah,
and
that's
like
really cool.
such a thing as like Recording Academy.
Yeah.
It's amazing, and that's my goal.
Mm-hmm.
I know someday I'm gonna perform there.
Oh, yeah.
And I just know that I'm gonna be there.
Oh, yeah.
I have amazing
Oh,
red
yeah.
carpets. I have interviews. I have amazing movies coming up, and next year I'm gonna be epic because I just started with acting this year.
And you've done so much.
For me, it was like really good because I was just like basically doing transition from music, from European, and I already had like following on social media. I had MTV. I have a lot of press and European stuff, and it was like kind of easier to come to the business here. But you guys were actually the first ones who believed in me, because when I started, I finished Film Academy. I know how to do that, right? But I don't have a real. I don't have experience, actually huge experience with that. Yes, I have entertainment experience. I know how it works. I have Film Academy. But like every Film Academy graduate, they want to do movies, right? And I was submitting myself for castings. Yes, I do have entertainment like my entire life, but actual movies. A lot of people have been like, what's your movie? You are an actress. What's your movie?
Right.
And it was just like so hard to like actually, I just needed somebody. I knew I can do that, but I needed people to believe in me.
Yeah.
And you, Alexa, and Robin, you guys were the first ones who believed in me. I had like several other movies, but that wasn't like actually like something.
Did the reels help? The footage?
Oh, yes. Yes,
helped?
Absolutely. And
you did great.
Oh, good.
it's just like,
yeah.
I will forever, guys, be thankful because you actually believed in me when I really needed that.
Yeah.
When, like,
Blackstone
Oh,
Part
good.
2 is going to be
Yes.
all Simona. Blackstone Part 2.
We're gonna do
It's
it
gonna be-
amazing.
It's you and Bobby right there. It's going to be you and Bobby.
It
Yeah.
should be amazing. I'm real excited about horror movies. I love doing characters, like waking up and being yourself, like your pink pajamas and your puppies running around, and you go to work and you turn into the ghost. Like, oh yeah, that's the life you want.
And
Because my biggest fear is to work at the
Part
office.
2 is it's going to be the ghostly woman. We're going to find out who she was. She's going to have an actual name and history, and we're going to see how she ended up being the ghostly woman. So it's going to be fun.
It should be
It's gonna be
really
fun.
cool,
It's
guys.
gonna be
We're
fun.
really excited.
Oh, absolutely.
The music video, though, too.
Yes, music
Because
video.
you
We
sang a
actually
song that Marilyn Monroe sang and made
Yes.
famous, and Betty Boop, and now it's Simona.
It's so amazing, and I'm really excited to be like singing even the same song like Marilyn Monroe, guys. That's my goal. That's what I'm working towards. But this is actually what really helps me, my dedication, and for every director, it means a lot because a lot of people they want the dedication, and like other actors, they have like that's my dog's birthday or my cousin's neighbor's anniversary, and I cannot. I have a lot of stuff to do. That's my cousin's neighbor's friend's anniversary, like wedding. So I cannot. I cannot work. I'm gonna work tomorrow. For me, it's like no. I actually got an audition at night from friends. And that was about like 9 p.m. our time.
Okay.
I went to bed. I wanted to sleep like a normal person, and I couldn't because my mind couldn't shut down. I was seriously thinking about how I'm going to do that, how I'm going to do this, how I'm going to say this, how I'm going to film it, what I'm going to wear. And I actually ended up working all night, and I filmed my audition at 5 a.m.
Oh, wow.
I was like, my neighbor's totally going to hate me. But it turned out to be really good. And the producer, she emailed me back. She was like, it was worth keeping your neighbors up.
Oh.
Because it's amazing.
Good.
That's awesome.
That's
Yes,
great.
it's a dream come true. But this is who I am. I'm workaholic, and dedication is everything.
Oh, yeah.
Because I do believe that hard work is everything.
Yeah.
Because if you work hard, you're going to do that, you know?
Yep.
It's like you can climb the biggest mountain if you're going to climb.
Right.
It's you know, you got to do that. Work is everything. Talent is, there's talent, but it's developed.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is something
and your
you
passion
can
passion
is what is really, is what resonates in people, and your energy and just who you are when you walk on set. You know, you really, you are dedicated, and your passion is very much seen, because, like, you know, it's you when you walk in the door and you get in that hair and makeup chair, and then you change into wardrobe, and then once you're on set and you're about to go on, there's just like a little kick that happens. Like there's like this transition of you that goes from Simonna to whomever your character is.
It just like drives me,
and that is fascinating
as
to
I was
watch.
mentioning when I was little. It just drives me. I couldn't even talk normally, and I was already like rushing to the stage and like wanted to be there. It doesn't matter that I had to do that all night long. They couldn't get me out of the stage like the whole night. And it's just like who I am.
And I gotta say, you're like a absolutely true professional.
Yes,
you are, because when we were filming one of the scenes for the Blackstone, I was just like, we should get something there, because it looked uncomfortable when you were under the bed.
I loved it.
And you were like, come on guys, let's do this. So I was like, what?
I know, we kept offering that Fernie pad, and she was just like, no, I don't want it. I'm a character. I was like, I know, but this is like a gag.
That was like real Hollywood shine, you know, like the under the bed with the dog hair and the dust and the dirt on the like hard ground, and they're like, do you want like some blanket under? No, I'm like, oh no,
I got this.
Because it's like, it's actually what is also like another thing, like I'm challenging myself, but the experience that I want. I want the I'm going through the struggle. I don't want to get anything easy, because I know that I can do everything, and it just I just really enjoy being on set and living my dream, and that's it. It just like drives me. I don't care what I will gotta sacrifice for that. It's just everything.
It was fun though. It was really fun.
The performance was wonderful too. I mean,
was amazing.
It was really good.
Yeah, that was creepy. It was very good, very creepy.
See, Simonna got to see some of that footage.
Yes,
you got to see.
Oh, did she? Oh, you got to see a little bit of the cut.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm really excited. Yeah. And the fog.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's so amazing. Yeah. I cannot actually wait to hear that with like sounds.
Oh,
and
the
music
sound and everything. Oh my gosh. Bobby
effects.
did the music so great. I can't wait for the special effects for sure, because that's going to add that extra element that it needs.
Yes.
You know?
Oh, of course.
But yeah, super excited. And that's why I want to come back and have you here, have Travis here, have Marianne here, like do a whole Black Zone special when it's going to come out, you know.
That would be amazing.
I might even get Jordan here.
He is amazing. He was my buddy. Always been hugging him. Hey, my ghost best friend. He's like, I'm not your best friend. I'm like, yes, you are. You're the only ghost here. Yes, you are.
You and Jordan nailed it.
Yeah,
He's
you two are like two peas in a pod. It was amazing.
And how amazing
Both
was
of you.
having like a child host. Like, oh my god.
Well, I mean, in retrospect, you know, like I said, you guys both walk in the door. You're just who you are, and then once you were ready, you just saw like kind of like not a mantra like right before you kind of like got into character, but you just saw like that transition of like, this is me, this free loving spirit, to like this ghostly woman. And same with Jordan. He was like, I'm just this cool little kid, I'm gonna be an actor, and now I'm, you know, this dead kid.
Yeah.
Scary.
But what I guys really loved about the Blackstone and about the cast and everybody, you guys really been there for people, because basically everybody needed you to believe in us.
Right.
There were Marianne has a huge accent, and a lot of cast directors, they just turn her down because no, you don't have American accent, you cannot act. She can. I mean, she just needed a chance. And the Jordan, he's amazing, and he needed a chance. And me, yes, I was entertainer, but I needed the actual movie. I needed somebody to believe in me. And the other cast members, we just needed somebody to believe in us.
Right.
This is why the movie was like really good and fun to film, because we all had the dedication, the passion for it, and we really
True.
wanted that. That was a dream come true for many people, and this is what you guys did.
Right.
You didn't decide to like cast all the like with the casting agencies, amazing people who had done a million movies, and no, you actually wanted to pick people who needed you guys.
Right.
This is why the Black
and
Stone
we
is
needed,
so amazing.
and we needed them too, so it worked out. We needed
Yeah,
each other.
likewise.
But this movie is like,
Yeah,
it's not just a movie. It's really meaningful because it made our dreams come true. Like a lot of actors, all the cast members, they just all needed a chance.
And my
me too.
favorite picture is the one that you took with the cops.
Oh, yes. Our cops were so amazing. I couldn't stop taking pictures with them.
Yeah,
it's
they
like,
were good.
Okay, now the selfie. Now let's do a video. Like, you look so cool. Now I'm going to send a minute. Wait, I'm going to change to my dress. Wait. I'm going to take a picture. Because it's just like, it's so amazing. It looked so amazing.
So, look,
the Simonna takeover of the IG story on the Blackstone was amazing.
And me eating carrots.
we gotta do that again when we do the music video, and then part 2 it's gonna be off the hook. But next year there's so much coming up. Not everything we can talk about, but we know that you'll be coming back.
Yes, I will be doing amazing movies, and we're definitely gonna do another radio show, guys. Once I can announce my wonderful movies.
So we want Simonna back when we can talk more. But this is good.
Absolutely.
This is good because this is a little get to know Simonna, and then when you come back, we already know Simonna. Now we want to know what's going on, Simonna.
It's gonna be really cool. Trust me, guys. And even I'm gonna do my new music, and I'm planning to do my new music video as well.
Yeah.
So
that's true.
It's
Yeah.
not just gonna be movies,
Awesome.
but it's gonna be a lot of stuff. And my perfume
Exciting.
line.
Your perfume line.
Yes,
okay.
I have perfume, but I'm like still holding on the release.
Okay.
I'm like trying to find the best time and distribution and everything. So I'm like actually holding it back a little bit just once I like announce my new movies, then I want.
Awesome. I'll look forward to that. But
next year is amazing, guys.
Yeah, for sure.
And Blackstone comes out.
Yeah, the Blackstone comes out. So Simonna, as we're going to be wrapping it up, where can people find you? Social media, websites, where can people find you?
Simonna with 2 N's like Madonna and Rihanna.
Oh,
Madonna has 2 N's. Rihanna has 2 N's. Simonna has 2. We needed the third one, right?
Okay, there you go.
Simonna.
That's awesome.
Yes, it's on Twitter, on Instagram, or you can just Google, and Google knows everything.
Oh, yeah, they know.
They just know.
They just know.
They have pictures that I've never seen before.
Right.
It's amazing.
Yeah. So they can find you on YouTube. You have your
Vivo channel. They can find on MTV. They can actually just Google, and like I said, Google gonna put all the links on my social media, my Twitter, and I was actually my Twitter was just published on People Magazine and Entertainment Weekly at the Thanksgiving parade. But it's amazing. It's amazing. Twitter is really powerful, and that's my passion. I love Twitter.
Okay.
But Instagram as well, and just you can just Google, and you're gonna find everything. I'm doing all the announcements for my new movies and projects on social media.
Awesome. So we look forward to it. Everyone, as we're wrapping this up real quick, our iTunes will be up by this coming week, so you'll be able to listen to this on all the iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, all that. It's
my social media.
Your social media.
I'm gonna be posting it.
Yeah, you will, and it'll be on YouTube come Tuesday, if not sooner. So this is all up to date. So I'm really excited about that new year coming up. Yeah, so everyone listening, thank you so much. Happy Christmas.
Holidays,
Happy
yes.
holidays.
Merry Christmas,
holidays.
happy holidays.
Enjoy Monday off, guys.
Yeah, enjoy
It's
Monday.
off.
Absolutely. So everyone have a really, really good, safe, and happy Sunday.
You're listening to Female Filmmakers Fuse with Alexa Polar and Robin Pabello, only on LA Talk Radio.